iRock Radio, the world headquarters of rock. We are honored to be backstage at Rock in Derby with Lzzy and Joe from Halestorm. How you guys doing?
I'm doing very well. Thanks for having us.
Well, thank you guys for having us in your lush backstage area. Look at this. It's like I'm in my basement.
Very glamorous.
We requested wood paneling, and they nailed it with like a forest backdrop. I'm like, wow, you guys are good.
Don't lean on it too hard. It might fall over.
All we need is a couple of Kiss posters and an old ratty old couch and a Sega Genesis, and we're beautiful, man.
These things are tornado magnets, so I
Yeah.
hope there's no...
You're in Albany. I don't think you have to worry about that at all.
All right, good.
There'll be no tornadoes rolling through here anytime soon. But thank you guys very much for sitting down with us for a couple of minutes. The album is still going, man. Did you guys think when you sat down and wrote Into the Wildlife that this was going to be such a monster?
We honestly didn't know what to think. We did this record very much differently, as in we wrote a lot of the parts as we were recording, and so we kind of completed it, and then we're like, wow, this is cool. It's different than our other two records. I hope everybody likes it. Then we have to hurry up and wait for it to be released, and you're like, what are we doing? So I don't know.
Yeah, it's like we're in such a little bubble. We've been touring now for coming up on 2 years straight for this record, and it's just like, is the record still going? I don't even know. We're still going, so I guess the record is.
Yeah.
Touring process off a huge record like this must be torturous after a while, because how long have you been on the road now?
Forever.
Yeah, right. It started November 2014. So where are we? What month are we? What year is it?
Right? Who knows?
Is it June? No, we're in May.
We're in May.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, it's not bad. I really, we like it out on the road. This is our home now. So we have our tour family that we hang out with and have a good time with, and it's just fun.
Yeah, what people don't realize is that what happens when you're on tour 250 plus days a year is that touring is normal, and then you go home and everything's screwed up, and you don't know how to live normal life. So normal life is vacation.
Yeah.
You
Go to our little vacation house for a few days and then go back out on the road.
And that's the pisser about social media, because you guys are on the road, you're doing your touring thing, and you're constantly posting on social media. We're here, we're there, we're everywhere. And then all of a sudden, we don't hear from you for a couple of weeks, and then the next thing you know, we see pictures of you out floating about, hi, I'm at a bar, or having dinner, or you're baking a cake or something, or whatever, and it's like this lull, and then boom, it catches back up again.
It's hard to sit still, man. It really is.
Yeah, we call it the re-entry when we get home, because it's like, you just wake up and you're like, all right, what are we doing? Because I always, you wake up on the bus and
you have a day sheet.
You get your clothes on and you hit the ground running, and wake up home and it's like, what? I don't know what to do. I should do something. I don't know what.
So first you end up cleaning and doing laundry just like for something to do. And at one point in time, I ended up teasing and calling up my manager. I'm like, can you just send me a day sheet? I just know what I'm doing when there's a list of things to do.
When can I shower?
When can I shower?
Where to be? What time?
Where's catering?
Right. Yeah. Now, the album, like we talked about earlier, you guys, it's just another progression in your history. And this album is just, the music is great. Your vocal performances on this album are just out of this world, man. I mean, again, with the recording of this album, was it torturous for you guys? Because it sounds like you guys were really nitpicky on this.
Yeah, we were. I mean, especially with guitar solo things. Jay, our producer, kind of kicked my ass, which was really cool. Which I wanted him to, because I was sitting there. I didn't go in with many written solos. A lot of times on the last records, I'd spend a few days really working stuff out. I just kind of went in and started winging it, and he was like, "That's not good enough. Come on, dude." And he was just kicking my butt, and it was fun.
He was doing that to everybody. And I think, in order to do this record the way that we had said we wanted to, he really held us to it. And he's like, no, we're going to get the best performance. We're going to do it front to back as a performance. So we recorded all of this basically live, just in a circle, in one room, facing each other, which we had never done before in the studio. Usually it's kind of like my brother will go in and do drums for 2 days, and then we do the bass, and then I do my guitar parts, he does his, and then I go sing, and then there's a record. And this time we were all really doing it together and kind of reconnected with this musical language, that we have with each other. But it's tough. It's hard to do it that way. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just glad it worked out.
And then you hit the road.
Yep.
And you start doing festivals. And my one question to all the bands we've talked to over the course of the days we've been here is, can you remember the time when you were standing out on that opposite side of the stage with 20,000 or 30,000 people going, you know what, shit, someday that's going to be us up there. That's going to be us. What festival and band that you saw at a concert that influenced you guys the most?
Oh, man.
what live show influenced us the most, or you personally? I don't know, man. I saw a bunch when I was growing up. I always wanted to be kind of in a band and doing it. My first show was in Philly in the 90s. It was Verve Pipe and Kay's Choice and Tonic. Remember them?
Tonic.
Yeah, they were
Lemon
awesome.
Parade.
Yeah, what a record. I remember sitting there like looking at the soundboard, like, what does that spaceship do? And like, how do they even get the stuff on stage? I just was trying to figure it out, like, what is that? How? And
Right.
The magic's gone. I now know how.
Now you know how that happens. I've been in the same band since I was 13, so I've been gigging for a long time. My parents used to take me to local festivals and everything, and it would just be like a mishmash of things. And I do remember before the band started, when I was 11. I forget all who was playing. It was like some. We talked about Christian rock. It was some Christian rock festival that came through, and I went with a bunch of friends and stuff. And I remember being like really jealous, like just that jealousy of like I want to do that, And then lo and behold, the next year, I'm like, okay, we're doing it. This is it. First band I ever bought tickets for by myself was Tool for the Lateralist tour. Also. Horrible seats that I got because I was a kid and trying to save up for tickets. But I went with a guy I know. He fell asleep.
Death to him.
Yes, yeah. Needless to say, we didn't see each other anymore. That's the cutoff. But again, like you feel that tug, and you're like, I want to be there. I don't want to be here. I want to be there. And so luckily, be careful what you wish for, because we were on the road 257 days last year. So again.
Awesome. Okay, so what's next?
More
What is
touring.
next? More touring. We're heading to Europe.
We head to Europe next. Do all those festivals.
Then we got Carnival of Madness
With
this summer.
Shinedown, we'll be seeing you at Mohegan Sun Arena on August 13th. There he is!
Hey.
There he is!
Hey.
What's up, dude?
There he is, Mike Caroli, the king.
Hey, buddy. How are you?
Wait for me. I'm going for 2 minutes and he leaves. And he does the interview without me. So let's.
Do you have any questions?
But now we get the real questions.
I'm just happy to see you guys.
See you too,
Great to
man.
see you.
Giving us the Carnival of Madness update.
Oh, what's going on? Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome.
There you go. You had it first right here on iRock Radio.
And that's a fact. I know it. So yeah, it's awesome. We love doing the Carnival of Madness, especially this one because it's kind of family reunion time. Because we've known the Blackstone Boys and Shinedown for over a decade now, and so it's just really nice to reconnect and get back to kind of where we all started.
Well, we will see you August 13th at Mohegan Sun Arena. Lzzy, Hale, Joe, thank you guys very much for sitting down with us. You sure you don't have any questions?
I got nothing. You did a fine job. You did a great job as always. Yeah.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Gracing us with his beautiful
Thank you once
face.
again for sitting down with us for a couple of minutes. iRock Radio, the world headquarters of rock.
Get it.